I suppose I should hit recording first. So who's ready? To repeat myself immediately. For year 3. Yeah, I don't really feel like we had a victory. Whatever, I suppose. Eric perfected the time-honored art of not doing a damn thing. For 10 years? Do you know how long 10 years is? Please, in your mind, put yourself back to 2013. And just think about that. Like, what? Anyways. Have you been decorating your place with skeletons and eldritch carvings? I suppose I have a reputation to uphold. I mean, you're half stone and he's half shadow, so whatever. Conlin's son has reached adventuring age. Okay. Cool. Well, he's got a spear, so... Storm arm now, in addition to the storm leg. We have an action to do 6 magic damage at 5 range. Lightning Surge, which also stuns on crit. And he's becoming more and more shadowy. Can I finally make his new bow? Yes, okay, yes, make him a new bow. Look at him! Look at him! Okay, what else we got here? Yeah, screw it. Let's give her a big old two-hander. Bwong. Let me guess, that's probably all we can actually get right now. Yeah, I thought so. Well, we could get a tier 3 dagger. What I really like is that. Need more ingots, though. So next. So now the weather is poisoned by the Ulstrix. God, I hate this dialogue so much. I'm sorry. Whoops, I didn't mean to skip. I meant to hit back. Ah! A tile will flood in 150 days? Okay. Sure. Okay. I mean, doesn't the music fit? I mean, it's the same general style as what it was already going for. Where? I don't know where that is. Okay. Well. What's right there? God dang it. I mean, that's just my life, isn't it? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay. Never mind, I guess. Let's go see what sweeping the map does for us, shall we? Erp! I got a splinter. You say you got a splinter? Think so. Think I got a splinter. You got a splinter? We're stopping for this. I got a, what looks like a, phew, I got a mean splinter. See? Sliding past an elm. I've gotten a bunch of splinters out in my day. I'll have a look. This dialogue is just, it's impeccable. If I ever needed to explain the dialogue of this game in one scene, it would be this. Just really, I'm sorry to repeat myself, but just really soak this in. Let's hear this in one bundle, okay? Hey, I got a splinter. You say you got a splinter? Think so. Think I got a splinter. You got a splinter? We're stopping for this. I got a, what looks like a, whew, I got a mean splinter. See? Sliding past an elm. That's just... Okay. That's just... guys, I've got a splinter. That's right. I've got a splinter. I've got a... What do you call it? One of those things. Oh, that's an interesting question, Yura. Because what you're asking me is, of all the video games I've played, of which I've played literal thousands, which one is the most visually interesting and impressive to me? And I've obviously never thought about that question. So I'm not sure I even have an answer for you there. I mean, that's probably where this is going, Blair Traval. Especially knowing this frickin' game, dealing with curses and other weird stuff. You son of a... Yeah, very Witcher-like. That's a good phrase for it. And dead. We done? I don't feel like getting damaged just walking into the area, so we're gonna hole up and wait for that to fade on the ground. There we go. Okay. I don't like this music either. Let's try something else. I meant to do this during the break. I'm sorry, by the way. I was actually going to start earlier, and then that didn't work out. So let's play the most appropriate music possible for the section we're doing here, shall we? Look, it's a strategy game. We're fighting stuff. I see no issues here. Can he come through the door? He cannot. Interesting. Well, let's see if anything's over here. Holy crap. Several things. Several things. It's okay, you have a tier 3 weapon. You got this. I would put Ubisoft... Let me think about that for a second. Because Tencent is at the dead bottom. They own that slot. And then you've got 2K Games, who are pretty much the Mafia. We're currently trying to sue Remedy for the dumbest reason in the universe. Oh, I'm sorry. If we're talking about all companies ever, then Ubisoft wouldn't even be on the top 100. Sorry. I was thinking just gaming companies. I mean, that's very, very, very technically true, Colrum. But I'm going to eject Amazon for the sake of obviousness. So, Tencent's at the bottom. Then 2K. So the next one's kind of difficult, because it probably would be Amazon if we included Amazon. But skipping over that for a second, it would probably be either... That might even be a tie between Warner Brothers and Ubisoft. I think those two would be the big ones. Yeah, that's why it's kind of hard to pick between those two, because they're both so terrible. And yeah, remember, Pillagers, know you can put their turrets up to 3 things, not merely 1. Alright, so let me write that down really quick before I forget. Pillars of Snoo. Still a cool username. And that's going towards FF16, Jedi Fallen Order, Jedi Survivor. Thank you. for being part of the show. Let us know. But yeah, Warner Brothers, it's kind of hard to, like, Warner Brothers is one of those weird ones, because every time I mention how awful Warner Brothers is, someone invariably says, why? Because the thing that's really messed up about Warner Brothers as a gaming company is that nobody's ever heard of the crap they pull. They just do stuff quietly behind the scenes, and it's awful, and it's scummy, and it's terrible, and then they just kind of move on from it. And nobody really pays that much attention to it. You'll notice EA isn't even in, like, the top 10 for the bottom worst for me. The bottom 10? Whatever. But a lot of people like to point the finger at EA as the worst because almost everything that they do is extremely loud and publicized. And that is the reason. Let's be clear about that. Okay, so we'll just kind of hang out here. Yeah, the surprise mechanics thing made international news. That's EA. Yeah, Active Blizzard has also been nice and loud. Hey, Ross. It is interesting to see how companies shift over time. Up and down. Yeah, tell me about it, Tidbit Retro. Not yet, Colgrim. There's... Talking about this with Bregwin during the break. There's kind of a general holding of the breath right now when it comes to Blizzard specifically. Because... We'll see, right? Like, everyone's like, oh man, surely things will get better. And other people are like, no, things will be exactly as bad as they were. And both groups are just kind of sitting here like waiting to see the next thing that happens to prove one side or the other right. Let's do... Which one did you start playing, Ross? And how far did you get? In BOF, I mean. Let's do that on you. Yeah. That's funny, my brother-in-law just started FF12, like, last night. He's never played it before, so he's seeing what he thinks of it. Let's turn that into an ingot. You got to the mansion. I mean, that's the first quit point, isn't it? That's the first point where it's like, yup. I mean, I don't want to exaggerate, okay? Let's not exaggerate for a second. Bobby Kotick is a horrifically evil psychopath. Okay, let's just get that out there. I'm not saying those as insult words. Okay, I'm not saying he's dumb. I'm not saying he's stupid. Or whatever, right? I'm not using an insult word. I'm using words as literal adjectives, okay? So, he is a horrible, evil psychopath. Now, one of the things we also know, and I do mean know, whatever legal shenanigans might be pulled, we do have what is as close to proof as we're going to get, that he regularly threatened people under his umbrella, under his purview. Now, I bring that up because someone with that level of power and money, who has no problem openly threatening people while being recorded doing it, I guarantee you he was just providing that kind of a constant threat to everyone in the office. In other words, people being mad about him or angry about him or whatever now makes perfect sense. That's all I was getting at there. No, exactly. Yeah, I'm agreeing with you, Papa Nix. That's what I'm saying. God damn. Let's just. I don't want to put all the blame on Kotick, but again, I do think a lot of the blame should be put on Kotick. I do absolutely agree with that. Screw him. Oh yeah, I was playing the StarCraft music kind of as a joke. Hang on, I do actually have other music we can play for this. Because somebody was asking for a specific type of music. Yeah, no, exactly. Crap flows downhill. I don't have any Guild Wars 2 music. I can't picture any Guild Wars 2 music off the top of my head. Like, I'm sure it exists. Maybe. Oh, man. FF5. Now, that's a game you'll probably hate. I know that sounds like a weird thing to be like, oh, man. But no, I'm kind of serious. Oh, hey. We got the bitch now. Yay. That'll help. So FF5 is probably an accident. To explain what I mean by that, FF5 is a really, really, really good gameplay RPG. Its story's there, but it's the gameplay that really elevates that game so high, and it's why I love replaying it so much. Thing is, a lot of that gameplay relies on you really being willing to engage with the job system. And the game will absolutely be getting some walkthroughitis negatives because, for example, FF5 is pretty much the only JRPG I can think of off the top of my head that has things like, for example, a boss that's weak to Petrify, or a boss that's specifically weak to the old spell, or a boss that's someone you can reflect its magic back on itself, or if you drain its mana, you can actually kill it, or if you hit it with a physical attack, it resets the fight. And it's just, there's some really, really, really unique, fun job, just boss design. But it's kind of the only one that does all that. So if you've come from any other JRPG ever, you need to walk into it throwing away all the old crap. You know how, like, every JRPG makes it so that bosses can't be hit by status effects, and they're super strong against everything, and they just have... No. None of that is true in 5. You can do all kinds of bonker stuff with bosses, and you should. But, again, all of that's on the gameplay side. Because the story's there. I think that's the word I'm going to use for that. It's not bad. 4? If you've never played FF4, I really think you should. Oh, hang on. I promised you music. Because FF4 is kind of unique. I don't have, I'm trying to figure out a way to put this into words. FF4 didn't start JRPGs. FF4 didn't even codify JRPGs. But FF4 is the first Final Fantasy game. It is the establisher for the Final Fantasy series. And in addition to all the things that means for FFs, there's a tremendous amount of things that means for gaming as a whole. So, I highly recommend giving FF4 a playthrough, if literally just for the historical significance. Now, the problem there is which version you play, because there's actually quite a few. And they are substantially different from each other. There's a reason we have an FF4 comparison block to play just different versions of FF4. Let's go ahead and do this. Fire Emblem Three Houses had a banger soundtrack with one noticeable exception. There's one song in that game I hate. Other than the opening crawl, that's separate. But no, there's another one. There's another one. I don't actually know the name of the song, so you gotta give me a second to find it. Surely it's like just I don't know what it's called. I don't know what it's called. It's the town song. It's the song that plays for like 80% of the non-combat gameplay. It's the exact same problem I had with Persona 5. The problem is there's this one song that plays over and over and over. And yeah, it's the monastery theme. But anyways, since I can't find it quickly enough, we'll go back to this. We'll play some good music. Let's do this. Let's scoot you up. I mean, the one from Legion is the easiest guess, Papaneeks, because there's not a lot of individual bosses that have their own songs in WoW, but he does. Oh god, why, Ross? Why do you hate me so? I don't know. I've heard these words before. From countless worlds. Across countless species. And now they are all Borg. I don't remember it, Euro, to be totally honest with you. Like, if I Google searched it, I could give you an opinion. But right now, all I can say is, oh. Let's put that guy down, so we take less damage the next round. And let's see if we can do some damage now. Which we cannot. Damn, we have to move at least one forward. Alright, so let's scooch up here. Might as well use this now. Or not. Okay, let's use this instead. Fucking spitters. Okay. Those guys have more magic def, so why don't we have you focus on him? And let's pause for a second on you. See if we can bring this jackass down. Yeah, focus on the Gorgons. Die, monsters. Yeah. And you should... will not be able to finish him off. That's okay. Go ahead and just fire. Average, I'd say. We're still in the first campaign, so I don't want to jump the gun, so to speak. Let's do... much closer to that. Azar. We'll kill it. I'm out of move anyway, so let's go ahead and scooch forward. Get ready for the next round. My armor. Wasn't using that anyways, I suppose. So let's get rid of him. Straight up. Then... do our jump bolt. Oh, we're on nothing. Yeah, let's get rid of him now. Because the melees can go attack those ranged. By which I mean attempt to attack those ranged, because they're way over there. Why don't you just teleport? You know, just teleport across the map for me, would you please? Thank you. Appreciate you. And then you... yeah, teleporting melee for the win. And let's go ahead and scooch up here. No, Hero. Not counting capturing footage, obviously. Well, I already hate it, Ross. I hate it! I hate everything! I hate all video games! Sorry. How did it go, Wildermyth? Which is kind of a silly question, actually, because you won't find out until tomorrow. So let me know how it went tomorrow. I do like how each level is significant, and there's not a few levels, so... oh, god damn it, Ross. Yep, you're right. Hates it. Hates it. Oh, yes. +1 range. Done. That's an easy pick. So you made it. You doubted we would? Damn deepists. Don't take any offward tunnel. They've been falling in. When will you abandon this place? Oh no, we can't. Do you want breakfast? I can't even make fun of the dialogue anymore. It's just all terrible. Hi, adventurers. This is some drunk I know. Yes, I'm Velda. We're mostly married. In times of strife, it's nice. Yes, this is just how native Texans speak. Anybody who doesn't live in the States, this is exactly how Texans speak. Root beer? Shocked face. The food is surprisingly good. Is that it? We just boss fight now? How do we have to go the long way around? Whatever. Keep going. What tile got flooded? Looks like that tile got flooded. Cool. Well, now there's an incursion. On the other side of the map, of course. Okay. What? Okay, I'm sorry. Let me read this sequence for you. Ready for this? Let's walk closer, right, Ziglia? Yeah, refresh me. Let me see your face. Ziglia's not there. Wait, where's Ziglia? Arnie, you were just in front of her. You don't see her along the walls, right? No, I can't remember the last time I turned around. Oh well, she's dead. Goodbye, Ziglia. They scour their steps for the last sign of Ziglia. I'm getting shadow sick. We do have we do have here an off branch. What? So, should she steal... We're playing D&D, right? Should she steal the gem from the altar? Or should she just be like, hey, altar, we're cool, please don't kill me? Because we keep taking, like, the worst possible options here. Right. Oh, whatever, let's do it. How bad could it possibly be? She apparently can see through the gemstone that is her eye. Cool. Yeah, I know, right, Bregman? Anyways, you're dead. And, honestly, I kind of want all of you to die. Is that okay? Is it okay to wish death upon my enemies? After all, they're going to destroy all the farmland! I need to recite that to PAX tonight. That was just so ridiculous. What's with your gem eye? Increased crit chance. Okay. It's okay. It's not okay. We're all gonna die. But, when we do, I'll have a new wish spell. What? God, you're low level and worthless, aren't you? Yeah, surprise! You have something in your eye. Have fun. Okay. Yeah. Go away. And die. Thanks for coming. Appreciate you. Die in a fire. I mean, we do seem to be going into the mutant, the heretic, the I gotta remember one. Witchcraft, heresy, and mutation. There we go. Over the whole litany. I have failed you, my emperor. Who is, of course, not my emperor, so that probably explains some of that. Let's see here. Let's run range. Plenty, as it happens. Yeah, I think I'm going to lean on Mystics a lot more next time around, because holy crap. In fact, let's put him on fire. He dodged the flame that he is now standing on. Someone please explain that to me. Okay, so we can get a legacy point. Get a fire sword. Let's get the fire sword. If you would, please. Thank you, little fire spirit. Yeah, we already had a tier 1 sword, though, Colorado. So it's not really a downgrade. More fire. I hope I don't find any fire elementals in this game, because if I do, I'm probably going to be screwed. But for now, fire. Fire. I'll give that to you. The fact that gear is permanent is such a strange choice. What? So, these two are married, okay? Are you going to be shy with me? I'll kiss your eyes, darling. Both of them. And her response is, all right, I know. Just... She's not even responding to what he's saying. It's like they're having two totally separate conversations. I'm the wing-weary and gale-blown bird, wondering how far the wind will throw me. No, you have a gemstone for an eye. Just... So we're going to try some here. We've been trying to sweep a little bit with these maps, but now we're just going to go straight for the boss. Just right for it. Let's go. Damn right. I will kiss your eyes, romantic partner. Both of them. Yep, that's how Texans do it. Eyeball kisses. Just be right back. Will be prepared. What? The UI with positives and negatives disappeared? What are you talking about? Guys, I think Colgrim's gone mad. Probably because of the Texan dialogue. You mean the one that's right here, Colgrim? We always knew, Colgrim. Always knew. Oh, hey, we can craft at the last second. That's cool. Okay. Well. You got that fire sword. Can we get you a real... We can get you a real sword. We can get a tier 3 fire sword. Let's do that. Boom. Although... Let's see what's available, actually, before we commit to that. Looks like... Might be it. Well, we can get him a T3, like, hammer. Or we can get her a tier 3 sword. Let's get her a tier 3 sword. And now... Let's get you a tier 2. Axe. Let's get some shred in there. Looks like we can afford some tier 2 armor, which naturally has less armor than our existing armor. But that feels like that's still worth it. Yeah, no, the inventory system feels much more board game. You ever play... I'm sure you have. You ever play a board game where it's like you get an upgrade thing, and it's fire or forget, right? Like you pick up the card, and you either equip it or toss it, and that's it. Those are your only options. Similar vibe. Let's see. We'll go ahead and get that for her. Get her mage some armor. Muscle almost always helps burn fat because muscle eats up resources more. It's one of the biggest, easiest cheats to lower fat is to raise muscle. Now, that's only to a certain point. Because meat, that is to say protein, that is to say muscle, actually requires fat to function. So if you really bulk up on muscle, then you'll actually start gaining fat. I should know. Let's go and go with it. I don't think I can make anything from now. I think we've burned everything, but that's okay. I think we're good. Let's do it. Are we ready for boss music? I think we're all ready for the best boss music ever. In the relentless rain, it was a beautiful place to die. We don't have a chance, do we? Not just winning, but surviving. We're all gonna die. This isn't even the boss yet. God dang it. I fired up the cool boss music for no reason. Listen, Ventures. It's impossible. What was that thing? Okay, so let's First of all, let's put it on fire. And, let's keep it being on fire. God, mages are ridiculous. I love it. Next, I'm telling you, next campaign, Mage City. Just we're gonna start leaning into alpha striking. I do think it looks better with the rain at the night. I just noticed the objective isn't to kill everything, it's just to get up there. Be right back. Forgive me, that was a new sound. It was apparently the sound of attempting to clip the dog's toenails. But new sounds when you have kids in the house are scary, so... Anyways, let's do this. Honestly, I'm kind of leaning towards the soundtrack getting a negative. Like, just to really make that opinion. Let's live with the music for a full session, shall we? Ignore the fact we're already an hour into this session. I'm agreeing with the kid idea. Mystics by themselves feel like a positive so far. Honestly. Let's see, where's my notes? Where's my notes? I do agree with the meaningful level up. Let me, it's a power progression curve. Meaningful level ups. I'm also leaning towards a builds gameplay positive for the different builds availability. Oh yeah, gear matters too. Meaningful animals, meaningful gear. Let's go ahead and poke this guy. Kill his stupid, ugly Nazi face. Remember, we here at the Lore Walkers are totally cool with killing Nazis. In the face. Why? Oh, okay. Back off. Wow. He actually lived through that. I'm a little shocked. I'm gonna start moving forward. My mage is staying too far behind. Why? Fine. Attack. I don't know what's hitting you, but just kill him. Aha! That's what would do it. Odd. Explodey enemies. See, now I understand. Knowing's half the battle. G.I. Joe. The Baroness is sexy and evil. We get it. Moving on. Be on fire. Thank you. Seriously, I bet if I tracked the amount of damage each of these characters is doing, she is just so much more. I might be wrong, because my melees are hitting for like 10 a swing. So that might be slanted a bit. The damage log. Damage log. Which definitely exists. I think Colgrim's losing it again from all the Texan talk. I mean, yeah, I could look at this, but I'd have to manually, like, tabulate it. That doesn't really... That's not helpful. Of course. No, I'm looking for a damage log, is what I'm looking for. Although actually having a log like this is nice, because you can even mouse over what happened. So that's another positive while we're at it. Give me a sec to chew on that, Andy. Be on fire. And then, like, just continue being on fire. Thank you. I appreciate your contribution to Being on Fire, LLC. Get out of the goop. There we go. Make the goop go away. Limited liability company, I believe. Think? Either way, so yeah, I'm with Colgrim. It kind of depends on the specific execution entity. But hypothetically, if they do it really well, that would probably be a plus to both kit and for gear. Because, the gear itself being meaningful and being well distributed would be its own positive. And then the skills that the gear gives you would be its own positive, if that makes sense. Now, if, for example, the gear is really frustrating and irritating to get, but also comes with really cool stuff, that might be a negative and a positive. And you get the idea. Let's, yeah? A what? A monitor?
A monitor.
Why have you brought a monitor?
Because Mom told me to.
Let me see it. What does she want me to do with it?
She told me that you would tell me where to put it.
Oh, yeah, okay, sure.
This.
Yep. I'm gonna eat this monitor.
It came from the office.
Alright, you want some of this? It's an Asus.
It's monitor.
Yeah, like. Okay.
So, did you just get rid of one of your party members since the last time I saw you were playing this?
Maybe. I thought we had another one. Unless you're thinking of the woman who was wielding like the big old two-hander axe. She got injured.
Yeah.
We left her behind.
The lady who was hungry.
Yep. She was like.
Did
She was injured.
Can't you heal her?
Yes, but I can only have 5 people in my party at a time. So she got left behind, and she will not gain in the loot. We will prevent her from getting loot.
Were you...
Okay, where are we at? Where are we at? Let's scooch.
There's fire. You can walk into that.
It's okay, it's my fire. See,
Yeah, you can walk into it.
why would I want to walk into my own fire?
Because
Why?
you can.
My niece wants me to step into the fire, everyone.
Because you can.
I don't know what else to add to that. My own niece is trying to get me killed. Which, I guess that's normal.
I want you to walk into it because you can.
Okay. If I do, it will do 2 damage. And I'm about to fight a boss, so I'd actually rather not do that if that's okay. So let's go... Is there any other enemies up here? Nope. Well, let's just go to the boss then.
Wow, that person just walked through that other person.
Well, yeah. Yeah, this... I don't want to sound too negative, because Lord knows I, of all people, know that making music is hard, but... What is this crap music? Alright, so let's have you go here.
No, just imagine that's the sound effect. It's boing, 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 boing.
No, I'm a modern king. That's why my niece wants me to die. Do we know the composer? Anybody want to Google it?
Boing, boing.
I mean, this is the development team's only game.
The composer's name is Boing Boing.
The composer is Boing Boing.
That's why the music, all the music is just Boing Boing.
Let's see what happens when we do this.
Teleportation.
Were you really around all this time? Just to pour it on? Just going to pour it on the thing? It's not working, is it? Ah, well, we're out of time, Ulstrix. He's here. Ulstrix, he wasn't much different from me. That crossed my mind. What? When the first land was raised from the folds of the sea, 2 worlds were born out of one. To Ulstrix, a mighty and arrogant Gorgon hero, this was creation's mistake, and he dreamed he'd mend it. Very little has ever been known of the things that scrum and scoil beneath the tides. We know the Gorgons are old, 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 so maybe they aren't easily moved. My vanity hopes we threw him some surprises. But what victories we had weren't enough to thwart him. Perhaps we only incited and incensed the Gorgon's ire. We failed to reach the spear of the sea hero. It became his emblem and his voice. This Gorgon heirloom. Excuse me, long lost to the land. It was a sign. The time had come for the sea to swallow us again. Okay, so here we go. This is it. Let's hear what boss music they've got. Oh, it's the exact same song.
Beautiful music called Boing 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 Boing. Composed by Boing 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 Boing. The special sound effects include Boing Boing.
Okay, well, so there's the boss over there.
Wow. You can't walk on the X because then you're gonna get stabbed.
We're gonna drop a save here. Have they done anything else ever, Mr. Red?
No.
Oh, God, it repositioned me. Okay, I can work with that. Let's do this. Oh, that's not good. We're gonna die. We're gonna die. Woo.
Die, die, die.
Death time. Woo. The world building? Yeah, there's definitely world building in this game. Right? I think. Is there world building in this game? Oh, whatever. We're gonna leave the music on. I committed to it. We're just gonna leave the music on today. And we're gonna decide how many negatives it gets.
8.9 million.
I mean, the fact that I'm already wanting to mute the music, and I'm like 4 hours in, is not great. I do like projects I've never heard of. let's see if we can get some... Yeah, you know what? Let's get some fire going. Get a fire going! We ain't had nothing but maggoty stinking gorgons for 3 stinking days.
Oh no.
Oh god, he's summoning ads. Oh my god, he's still summoning ads. Oh my god. Okay, no, that's it. That's it. Okay, we're okay. Whoa! Okay, what?
Why did he just walk through the fire?
Because he decided he could just eat the damage to get to me. Oh my god, there's more ads!
Oh.
There's more ads. Why are there more ads? What did I do to deserve this? Other than screw up on chapter 3. Or 2, excuse me. Which is probably why I'm gonna die here. Let's kill that Gorgon. Goodbye. And that's... Jesus Christ. Okay. So let's... Oh god, he's pinned. Okay, die. Or block the shot. That's cool. That could have been really cool. Try to get rid of his armor. Do some damage to him. So we can do some damage to him. So we can do some damage. There we go! Bounce, bounce, bounce. Yes, into the fire. No, he dodged the fire! You're not supposed to dodge the fire! It's right there, come on. The boss is almost on our face, and we're still, like, dealing with the trash.
Oh my god! More!
Yep. We're all dead. We who are about to die salute you.
You are terrible dead.
Okay.
Bring fire upon
Okay, we actually got a lucky
Floating.
crit.
He's floating!
Who's
the
floating?
Gorgon's floating. Just kidding.
Oh, I see what you mean. He's like... Oh, that's weird. He's like in front of the other mob, so like, that's wrong. Do you see that? Look on the right side of your screen. The guy in the back is in front, and it looks like that.
It's wrong.
It's not like that for anybody else. It's just that guy. Weird.
It's not correct.
Yeah, just kill him. Just, seriously, we need to get this trash cleaned up. Just like in real life. Clean up this trash!
Yeah. Very good.
Oh god, it's like throwing me. We need to lock down the boss, like, now. So, I'm gonna go and have her go forwards. And,
Murder it.
yeah, that's a lot of shielding, which we need to push through. You go over here and start getting rid of our back end. Through shredding. You
He's attacking the flank.
are attacking the flank.
What you need to do is attack the flank of the boss.
Oh my god!
Bruh. Oh my god, there's more.
Why is there no volume control?
Ocean.
Oh, well. Oh, he's dead. There goes our main range DPS. Alright, whatever. Let's pick this option. And we just lost our big DPS.
Do you like revive him?
We are so dead. What'd you say, kiddo?
Do you like revive him or is he just...
I mean, that's a interesting question. God damn it! Stop blocking fire!
How?
I don't know. Fuck this, you asshole.
Bum, 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 bum.
We're still slogging through all this trash.
No, the boss keeps polluting the earth by throwing trash on the floor.
That's true. Try to get rid of some of this armor here. Come on, we really need to start pushing through his damage. It's really badly. Can I reach him without doing that? No. Well, I can. I can, actually. It's going to take up all my movement to do it, though. Let's do this. And let's prepare an attack in case anyone goes over there. And this guy's useless. So, like...
So could he
just do damage. Yeah, she shredded an armor. Thanks to a crit. Oh my god. There's a lot of floors lava with this particular campaign. They're just summoning. They're just... Animals will keep coming, by the way, is what it said. So it sounds like they're just going to spawn every round. Ow! That's a lot of damage. Okay.
What? Standing on the green stuff.
Because it spawned under me. So we're going to get out of the green stuff. Over here. And yeah, let's try to do some damage before we die, because that's where we're at. I could get him around, and I think I'm actually going to bother. So we're going to take his entire round, going all the way around, so we can just get some flank damage on this guy. And get some shots. Alright, so... This is the boss song. I'm blown away by this. Instead of doing fire, which I love doing fire, let's do physical damage. And kill the boss. Oh, thank God.
He leveled. Does that mean he's still alive?
The mighty Ulstrix finally crumbled before us. His reeking corpse twitched still. It was over. Yeah, keep stabbing the corpse. Keep stabbing. Some would say we saved the world. And we did save the ember of it. We cupped this red coal of life, held it away from the water, carried it into the next morning. Through wreckage, loss, destruction. It would take time for the water to go down, the memories to lose their bite, to rebuild, to heal, and maybe to live new lives someday. But our story was just one of many. The end. Joa's dream of her own personal research tower has been fulfilled. She kept it well stocked with... nope. She kept it well stocked with tomes and scrolls full of formulae. Eric developed a passion for restoring ruined sites. They may not have quite matched their former glory, but he hoped the former inhabitants wouldn't be too embarrassed. There were days when Arnie and Ziglia felt far apart. During small errands or when they got to dwelling in distances remembered. But they never stopped returning to each other, down roads and across fields of memories. I brought you back a strawberry box, and I got these over-tall candles. I like how the married couple is like a half shadow beast and a woman who has a gem for an eye. Conlon got to see the sunrise in the morning. Often she insisted on company. Thanks for pulling me out of bed. Next time, though, please don't. Durden Gap cleaned up the old trading post to rename it Joa's. Banners are nice. Don't they get dirty, though? It's not that it's well, but it feels like it could have made the sign bigger, right? Herland gathered as many of the company stories as he could and enlisted Ziglia to illustrate them. I guess they did have that many tentacles, didn't they? Ziglia and Arnie could never fully abandon their adventuring life. While the danger had dimmed, there were memories yet to be made. The end. These heroes are added to your legacy. Choose one hero to promote. From folk hero, to local legend.
I want to see all the different promotions.
Well, hang on. Yeah, no, we just finished campaign 1 of like 5, by the way. We're nowhere. We might not finish this game this week.
Oh no!
Just some leftover chili, period. Still debating what to have for dinner, though. Period. I don't know. Hopefully she's not making colossal mess again. Did you see it before I cleaned it up?
What?
She got into the veggie straws, and so the veggie straws were on the floor. All of them.
I saw veggie straws on the table.
Yeah, that's like maybe a tenth of what it was. Our entire team survived, actually. Can't promote Herland. Aww. So let's see. Selected hero will move on to the next legacy tier, and their items, history, and abilities go with them. The higher a hero's tier, the more abilities the hero will come into a game with. So we've got Gem Lady. We've got Stoneface. We've got Shadow Man. And we've got Mage Lady.
I vote Shadow Man.
Shadow Man?
Yeah.
Really? Well, okay. Let's do it. Oh, we can promote a couple others. So let's get Mage Lady, and let's get Gemface. The elemental weapons you discover this game have been unlocked in your legacy and will now be available to craft in all future games. DLC available. Cosmetics. You know, I'm good. Alright, so, next. So that was Age of Ulstrix. Oh my god. So, these are like the completely procedural things. Which we're obviously not going to do. But here's the campaigns. I was right, there's 5 campaigns, of which we just did 1. So it's time to do A Centuries-Old War resurfaces, bringing with it questions of humanity, identity, and the price of ambition. A 5-chapter story with the Morthagi as the main threat. Yeah, I noticed there's these, although, again, these are also procedural only. Still, I like options, so we'll put that under starting options. Oh, sorry. Guess that's different. Never mind. I don't want to double dip here. Okay. Have I ever had a moment that I disliked a work that was critically acclaimed, and the fact that it was acclaimed made you question whether your dislike is valid? Yes. All the time. Constantly. There's clearly something wrong with me, right? Phone hugs to the warm mother. No, mother. Jesus Christ. Alright, kiddo. If I asked you what you want for dinner tonight, what's the first 3 things that come to your mind?
Potatoes and potatoes.
Okay, so,
No. Potatoes, dirt apples,
we're not getting that.
and golden potatoes.
We just did that last week. I asked you to pick 3 things so that you would pick something other... You know what, I'm going to take my headphones out. Oh, it's much better. You pick something else. Is there anything you're legitimately in the mood for other than your usual? Guilty. Indian? Okay. Let me poke the family. Oh my god. I hate typing on this. Listen, Walker, it's not my fault that beloved JRPGs suck and are worse than Hitler. Sorry. I mean, seriously, it honestly, if I can be real for 1 second, it took me probably a little bit too long to become comfortable with my own opinion. Because I have a fairly vanilla opinion overall. You know, like most things that are popular are things that I tend to also like, especially within my particular niche groups. But there's quite a few things I look at and I'm just like, what is wrong with me? And over the years, I've gotten more and more comfortable with just being myself and accepting that I just don't like certain things, like every PS1 JRPG. All right, so moving on. Let's do the Enduring War. Oh, you know what? I should listen to the audio. See if there's different music for this. Let's find out. I'm going to stay on normal difficulty. I mean, yeah, no, you're exactly right, Colgrim. I try to be as honest and fair as I can about my opinion. I probably don't succeed, but I do the best I can. Okay, so, how do we customize? Alright. Who wants to be an adventurer? Can we decide their classes? No, it looks like we're stuck with a trio. That's okay, that's okay. So, who wants to be our warrior? Let's start with that. So, per the rules, it should be Loke. So, we'll call you Loke. You are male, I think. We'll make you super tall. Give you like a staunch head. Oh yeah, this is Loke right here. To a T. This is just what I picture when I see Loke right there. Can we do like... Oh man, we could totally do alien. What color do you want your skin? I want everyone to think about that. What color do you want your skin to be? It's the only thing I'm going to super customize. Is there red? Let's see how red we can make this. Oh my god! Behold! Loke! Alright, what color do you want your hair? In fact, it looks like there's 4 colors. So, skin, hair, primary, secondary. And while you're deciding that, I'm going to look at our hair options here. Speaking of... because I don't actually like that hair. What else we got? What else we got? That's all better. Okay, so white hair. Oh my god, you... I don't... Okay. Primary and secondary colors for your gear. While you're doing that, looks like we can't really... It is kind of like a red Smurf, isn't it? Oh, hey, we could make you... So, Loke is a weird... God, I don't know. I'm trying to think, like, weird, mysterious? A weird, mysterious slacker. Good afternoon, Spartan. A very thorny, weird, mysterious person. His mother raised Loke under the blanket of her grief, and he grew up knowing that death could come at any moment, turning joy into bitterness in the passing of a day. All right, hang on. We can do even better. It was a dark and... Oh, hang on. A dark and stormy night when Loke awoke, having lost all his memories. I can't type, apparently. Thus, the only possible course of action available to him. Voice acting in the rewrite. Make sure to check out the rewrites at some point Even if you're not into the game in question, we put a lot of work into them, and they're awesome. Type exclamation mark rewrite into chat to get a link. And then Loke kissed both of his one true love's eyes. Good. Loke! You haven't given me 2 colors. What's taking so long? Wake up. And just... Someone go poke Loke. Well, my sister is being poked. What? I'm in the middle of making a red person who kisses people's eyes. Sis? Sis? Hi. Okay. I'm cool with that. Pandaria. Warlords, then. Yeah. Yeah, that's actually a huge plot point. It leads into Legion. Okay, if you want to be our mage, say me in chat. Third person gets it. That isn't saying it in chat. Looks like it's Ross. All right, Ross. I need 4 colors. Skin, hair, primary, secondary. All right, let's see. Okay. That is very fun. How are you enjoying it so far? That doesn't quite answer me. If you're doing that quest, then you literally just started, so that's fine. That's all acceptable.
Are you making characters?
Hey, kiddo. Okay. I will, whenever you guys want food, say something, and then I'll give my phone to someone else so they can order it.
Can I make one of the characters?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. What?
Can I make one of them?
Okay, tell you what. Whoever wants to be my archer is going to be designed by her, okay? So you don't get to choose your own character. She will choose for you. But for now... There we go. Perfect. 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 All right, here we go. History. Ahem. You're a clown, thorny, and... No, we already did thorny. Let's make you Darkheart. And... Sorry. And... Inhabited. No, let's not do that. That's terrible. Darkheart, Broken Heart, and Gritty. There we go. Perfect. Hang on. Ross grew up on the streets, sucking moisture. If it's on the bar and it's circled, then it is, and it is. Ross grew up on the streets, sucking moisture from the cracks in the rocks for sustenance. Only the most terrifying of the underbelly of society even dared speak his name. Truly, Ross is the most cursed of all individuals to ever curse this accursed curse. Cursing. I like that. And thus did Ross become a Raiders fan. Okay, here we go.
A nugget. A chicken.
That's funny. Appropriate, but funny. It's canon
And
now,
thus
Ross.
Did Ross become a chicken nugget?
Okay. No, you can do that with yours. Okay, so does anybody want to be the character my niece is going to create? Third person gets it, as usual. You have to say me in chat. Mr. Red it is. So, hang on. So, Mr. Red, who is a guy. Okay. The rest, I allow you. So, sis, I can no longer hear you. I have to relinquish my seat to my niece. Oh, you're the trash. You're the trash.
Not garbage.
Yeah. All right. Ugh. Why does this keep being pulled out? Oh, it's. I see. This should not be out. It should be in. What it's there for. No. Double no.
Yes.
Yeah, congratulations, Ross. You are now a fan of the Raiders. You know. Oh, kiddo? You know what? I'll do it. Boop. There you go. I don't know when we hit that. Sorry. You should be able to hear my sister now again.
Hello.
Didn't mean to mooch you, sis. Sorry.
I have not seen.
Yeah,
your
Raiders
review.
is gridiron, and they're the worst. Like, I hate the Chiefs, but that's kind of like a personal vendetta sort of a deal. The Raiders suck. The Raiders are the Raiders. Now, when I say they suck, I don't mean like they're a terrible team. I mean, it's kind of their shtick. Like, the whole point of the Raiders is that people hate them, right?
So now what do I click on?
Are you done with your visuals?
Maybe.
Click history, lower left.
Yes.
Lower left, or just keep playing. Why do I hate the Chiefs? Because I used to live in Kansas City, Walker. Yeah, no, Ross is actually a Chargers fan, so...
Why does this look so funny?
Because you made it look funny.
Really?
No! 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 We're talking American football. History, lower left. Okay, so you have to decide their 3 personality traits. Conflicting stories put Mr. Red in different corners of the world at his birth. Not even Mr. seemed to know his
Where are the
true
friggin'
origin.
stairs?
Mister.
There was a place he sometimes went to see his favorite things. Goose flower runnels, seams of blackberries, a place to hold court with pasty maws and a geriatric red fox. He
What?
survived roofless
Why do
amongst
I
these
have
beauties
aggro
for
on
years. Yes, he
everything?
roved, sometimes rife with regrets, but he found a fortifying sense of atonement, facing
Mister's
death
legacy.
beside his friends.
Now we're gonna rewrite it. How do I rewrite it?
Click edit text,
Okay.
and then just, it's like anything else. You want me to write it? You want to just...
Delete. Whee! Yeah, I don't know how to spell stuff.
Oh, we don't talk about the Vegas Raiders. Yeah, you're TSB is correct. I am referring to the Oakland Raiders. I haven't actually been part of the American football scene for decades at this point.
American football.
Yeah, much. Yeah, much.
Oh.
You okay?
Yes.
Then I will crush you and ensure complete global saturation. If I had to choose a team to follow, oh geez, I don't know. They all suck.
Mr. Red is a chicken nugget.
I don't know. I could see Chargers. Let's go Chargers.
Mr. Red is a chicken nugget raised among.
Hang on, wait. Let me finish. Thank you, Nemesis, for the sub.
Sounds.
Always appreciate. Let's go into the BRPG block, Jedi Survivor, and Starfield. You got it. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I like Seahawks. Like, just the sound. Literally, just by the name, I'm thinking Seahawks. Okay, so...
Mr. Red is a chicken nugget.
It is a chicken nugget.
Raised by dwarves.
Raised by dwarves. The end. No, that's your head. Perfect. That's it. That's it. We're done. That's it.
No, I'm not
Nope,
done.
that's it. We're done. That's Mr.
No,
Red's
I'm not
backstory. Okay. What else you got? I'm sorry. I would watch a movie about a chicken nugget raised by dwarves, unironically. If there was a movie, he's a chicken nugget that's been raised by dwarves, coming January 15th to theaters near you. That's it. That's all I need. We're going. This summer, the chicken is on the other foot. The breading is on the other dip.
What?
Justice comes with barbecue sauce. Just
Strawberries are justice.
strawberries and justice.
The justice system is made of strawberries.
The justice system is made. Oh, hang on. Is made of strawberries.
By these strawberries, Mr. Red, the chicken nugget, was banished from the dwarven
Whoop,
city.
whoop. Damn it. Hang on, it's being weird. There we go. By these unjust strawberries was Mr. Red banished from the dwarven city of
Hold on, let me think of something.
Nugget Forge.
No, of Among
No,
Us
of
potion.
Chick-fil-A.
Of Chick-fil-A.
Yes.
It's actually not how that's spelled. Chick. Is that right? Shoot. How do you spell Chick-fil-A?
In chat.
Oh, I was close.
Of Disney World.
Of Chick-fil-A. And now, for absolutely no reason, a song and dance number.
What? No.
Baby shark doo 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 doo. Baby shark doo 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 doo. Okay, we're done. Ham.
No, I'm not. I don't want Baby Shark. It's my.
Hang on. There we go.
Oh,
Okay.
hush, Thrall.
It's canon now. Okay. No song.
We're not
After
gonna
his
die.
escape from the dwarven city, he forged his way to Disney World.
He chicken forged his way to Disney World,
Where he was taken in
whereupon he was taken in
by
by
No, leave it. Who was it again?
who was it again?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
It oh yeah.
Was,
Wait, no.
oh,
delete,
yeah.
delete that.
It was no, delete that. Delete.
Okay, I'm just gonna stand here and wait for 100 things to die.
Delete.
Delete. No. This is the best bio ever. This is great.
He was taken in by Napoleon.
Was taken in by Napoleon, who was average height
Yeah.
for the time. Oh my God, kiddo, you're killing me.
He eats corn.
He eats corn. No reason for it. He just does. He's weird. I keep telling him.
No, but he is weird.
He is. He's literally weird. I keep telling him, you gotta stop eating corn, Mr. Red. And he's like, but I like it. Whoop.
A bug.
But I like it.
For no reason.
For no
he
reason.
rides gigantic caterpillars.
He buys
around.
gigantic...
No, I said he rides.
Nope, I like this one better. He buys gigantic caterpillars
From Kroger.
from Kroger.
And then.
Oh, we're out of room.
Aw. No. Instead of he buys gigantic caterpillars, he paints kittens the color purple. Yes.
Why? The end. Okay, we're out of space.
No, we need to read it.
Mr. Wait. Let me get my best like narrator voice going. Or should I do Ferengi? Which one should I do?
What?
Ferengi sounds a little bit more like
No,
this.
no, do not.
Okay, so. Mr. Red is a chicken nugget raised by dwarves. The justice system is made of strawberries. By these unjust strawberries was Mr. Red banished from the dwarven city of Chick-fil-A. After his escape from Chick-fil-A, he chicken forged his way to Disney World, whereupon he was taken in by, who was it again? Oh, yeah. It was, no, delete that. Delete. No. He was taken in by Napoleon, who was average height for the time. He eats corn. No reason for it, he just does. He's weird. I keep telling him, you gotta stop eating corn, Mr. Red. And he's like, but I like it. For no reason. He paints kittens the color purple. Thank you.
I'm
Thank you.
very confused.
There's nothing to be confused about here.
Mr. Red is a chicken nugget.
That's on you,
The
Mr. Red.
end.
That was, honestly, that was almost the better story. Mr. Red is a chicken nugget raised by dwarves. The end. Oh my god. Okay.
No, the backstory.
What?
The backstory should be no. The justice system is made of strawberries. The end.
Oh my god. Okay.
The product will prevail.
1,000 years earlier, in the strawberry mines. Veneer, the initial limbs were a success, and I am confident the premise is sound. The thought of that sickness taking you fast is too much to bear. We can ride this out together. We can endure. Winmere, you can't be serious. Click. They were things they told us of, things without souls that walk in forgotten places, following orders from centuries ago. Don't linger in caves, don't delve too deep. Could be more thoggy down there. Jesus Christ! Look at Loke. Oh my god, look at Loke.
I'm so happy.
What? What were they doing down there, I wondered? Who did they answer to? Huh, Nightjaw was always our go-to threat going up. Now that was a monster. And things in the dark can be left unseen. Until suddenly, they can't! 10 out of 10 writing. Run. Okay.
His face.
Should we go after it? We're not going anywhere yet. Because there's more. They may not bleed, but let's see if they can die. Luke, grab whatever you can swing. Don't tell me what to do. One step ahead of you. He looks so gorgeous when he's urgent. Oh my god. Should we have Loke fall in love with Mr. Red? I'll let you guys decide. Since you're both in chat. I love how we could just be like...
Red says yes.
Yeah, but we need Loke's consent as well. Loke. Okay, romance it is.
Loke is
Loke's just like, whatever.
less enthusiastic.
Yeah, Mr. Red's like, yeah. Loke? Right, Morthagi. Let's see if we can get them from multiple sides. Okay.
Why is this game so funny?
I don't know. I am at a loss.
What are you even playing?
Mr. Red the chicken nugget.
It's called Wildermyth. It's
He
like
doesn't even look like a chicken nugget.
I know, right? It's like a D&D combat. Like, imagine playing D&D with a procedurally generated AI-generated campaign. Or GM. And that's kind of what this is. Yes.
His brain thinks he's a chicken nugget.
Oh.
And everybody
okay.
else's brain thinks he's a chicken nugget, except for us.
Okay, so Ross is my melee.
Hey,
Hang on.
Bug.
She can't hear you, but I'll
Yes,
relay.
but you can. Can you ask her to go to the living room and bring me up my purple blanket?
Could you do your mother a favor, please? Go to the
Yes.
living room, pick a purple blanket, and take it up to her, please.
Okay.
Thank you. Let's see. Yeah, it's
Take till I get the garrison unlocked.
uh, pretty much the moment you leave that instance, you'll have like 5 quests, and then you're there.
Okay. Because I'm trying to remember how to do shit in there so that I can go do it on Piri.
Mm-hmm. And these are all valid. Okay, so character creator absolutely qualifies. That was more robust than I was thinking. Gargantuan positive, Mr. Red. The Warlord's intro is one of the best individual scenarios in the entire game. To this day. It's really, really good. Now, you asked from a gameplay axis, but it nails it on both. It is fun, it's interesting, it's well-paced, it has atmosphere and vibe, it gets across a huge amount of exposition in a very short period of time. How many of you ever noticed that every single one of the NPCs in that section is individually named with their own custom outfits, and each one of which, and I'll be pointing this out when we get there, has like a story to tell just in how they look, right? Like, you can kind of tell where those adventurers came from just based on what the gear they have. It's so cool.
I also really like that each time a new major character shows up,
Oh, they do
have,
the splash screen.
Their own little splash. Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, they had just invented, for one patch previous to Warlords coming out, they had just invented the new animation mesh, which allowed them to animate the models in the game. So it's kind of crude looking, but still, it was cool.
Thank you for bringing me my warmth.
Let's see. So starting.
I appreciate it. How does it already have a hole in it? I don't either.
Sis, you're gonna tell me when I should order food, right?
I said when already.
Well, imagine for a moment that I didn't hear you.
Okay, now.
Cool. That sucks because now I have to send your daughter back upstairs.
I was listening to the mysteries of the chicken nugget. Yes.
What's the Indian place we like?
I don't know.
Well, we'll figure it out.
The one we ordered from last time?
That is not as helpful as it sounds. That's probably the other one. Whatever, we'll figure it out.
No, it's not, Thrall. It's like it's a completely different planet. Because it kind of is.
How strange to be on a completely different planet. Because we are.
Girl popped up and goes, "This planet is nothing like Azeroth." It's like, yeah, no shit, dude.
Rugged and beautiful. It's literally different. It doesn't have a world soul in it. So even fundamentally, it's different. It's ignoring the fact that it's in a different timeline and is going to cease existing soon. Who are you? Okay, so you're my melee. You're my ranged. Which of you is my caster? I don't know who my caster is. No.
Papa Neeks is your caster.
Papa Neeks, you're my caster now. Because I read the books, Lune Ruth. I mean, you could always pull the "but the books were lying" card, and, I mean, honestly, that's happened before. But as of the moment, there is no information to contradict that, so I'm going to go with, no, there's no world soul there. Let's show here. I'm actually specifically referring to the Chronicles in this case, Mr. Red. But yes, there are actually quite a few Warcraft books, and one of them is worth a damn.
This guy
Two.
is kicking me because his hands are full of stacks of spears.
Yeah, that tracks.
Mysteries of the chicken nugget.
Oh, I know what quest you're on. You need to get his spears.
I need to get weapons, yes.
Own Link? Thrive Link? Increases dodge and damage from nearby allies. Oh, that's... Increases armor and blocking from nearby allies. Oh, I already don't like fighting these. Okay. literally chicken nuggets?
Yes.
But why?
That is the reason. Chicken nuggets are the reason.
I suppose that's a valid reason.
What?
Wow, I can't believe we hit that. That was like a 23% chance to hit.
I need one more weapon.
Longer ago than you probably think, Linero. Like, I lived 3 places ago when I did the stream on those.
When you did the stream on what?
The Warcraft Chronicles. It has been a minute. There we go. We are now flanking. Die.
Here, Thrall, have weapons.
Thrall's like, thanks. Now let me take advantage, or let me take credit for all the heroism in this expansion. That was a... Oh, man, the WoW lore run. You know, from a technical perspective, the WoW lore run isn't super impressive, but it's still probably the best lore run I've ever done. Just pound for pound. So I'll take that. Okay, so now that we know a little bit what we're doing, we're going to make him do AoE. We're going to make you... I don't want any of these. So we'll take that. And I don't want any of these either. All right, Mr. Ross, what do we got here? Yes, Wildermyth. That's the idea. I mean, the Ride Out Retribution lore run is probably my second best lore run, but I can't in good conscience call a joke lore run as good as the WoW lore run. So, yeah, I think the WoW lore run still beats that one. Let's do Myth Wheel. Throwing knives. Let's just salvage that. So, first order of business, we break the things down and hack up their parts. Second order, though? Can't very well go back to the sweeping cobblestones after this. Not when it could be happening elsewhere. Ross is right. We have to rise to meet this, Loke says, heroically gazing into the distance, his extremely sunburned skin crackling and peeling even as he turns. Like imagine as Loke's turning, you just hear this his skin like scraping against itself. And Mr. Red and Loke are quickly falling in love. The trio. Oh, no wonder Mr. Red is falling in love with Loke. He's got chicken nugget skin. We'll dig these splinters out of the world. We'll need a company name. Because the adventures of Loke, Mr. and Ross sound silly. What if more people join? Totally unworkable. I was thinking Wardrian's Hounds, Magic Stags, the Rustics of the Brightwing, or, my personal favorite, the Chicken Nuggets.
Yeah. No.
Something, Mr. Red says, something about that feels deeply right.
The lack.
Here follow the tales of the Chicken Nuggets.
Perfect.
We now live in Brave Eagle.
Khadgar blow up dam.
That is what he's good at. Okay.
Really bad cinematic ensues.
I like that cinematic. Not a chicken nugget.
Ocean.
Okay, so we need to go down there. We need to kill everyone. Let's recruit. It's Aloof Peacemaker. Wait, can we... We can. But, like, it's expensive as hell. Can I customize you? Nope, all I can do is randomize. Oh, wait! Behold! Okay. Can I, like... Would anyone like to be our 4th party member of the Order of the Chicken Nuggets?
I said Papa Neeks.
Well, that's you don't just get to do that.
Yeah, I do.
That's not how that works.
I'm Zan. That is how that works.
Spartan asks, is Zan Horde or Alliance? I think he means...
Someone said the third me.
Oh, it's Blade Jamal.
I am Horde.
For the Horde. Alright, so, let's see. We're gonna make
You need to make them have a very funny backstory.
There we go. Oh, yeah. Perfect. 4 colors, please. In order. Left to right. Skin, hair, primary, secondary. And we'll make you... loyal.
Can I help with the story?
Of course, but hang
In a
on.
mining settlement
Hang on.
built atop an ancient ruin, the star called Blade could thrive daily. Some new and hideous curiosity.
Daily, some new and hideous curiosity was unearthed. The picture of obliviously perfect manhood. He was increasingly harrowed by blind admirers, and grew to generally mistrust the intentions of women. He lost sympathy for those unwilling to help themselves. He would often declaim, life is a self-guided ship. One must never relinquish the tiller. Yeah, I don't really have anything against the Alliance in WoW. Not really. But if you ask me who I'm playing, I'm gonna play Horde. Now, colors. Blade Torval.
Colors.
Give us the colors, Blade Torval, or be destroyed in the fires of Mount Doom. Also, hi, Eternus. You missed it. Like, I don't know how else to put that. You missed it. Go watch the earlier parts of this VOD. Wait, is he his long-lost brother by being a chicken nugget? Or long-lost brother by being a dwarf? What are the options? Yes.
Wait, is a chicken nugget dwarf?
A dwarf nugget.
A dwarven nugget.
Okay, I've got it. Hang on.
Jump.
Elite.
Jump.
In dark and hallowed halls did experiments most foul summon forth a new type of creation. A dwarven nugget.
That just sounds like a gold nugget.
With this incredible power at Blade's back, did he rise to prominence, only to be quickly rejected by greater dwarven society for his attachment to his one and only true brethren, Mr. Red, the Chicken Nugget. The Nugget Brothers, as they were sailed into adventure sailed into the horizon, seeking only a new kingdom to conquer.
I love how the Iron Horde people over here are just like, yeah, totally not worried about those Alliance people that just burst a dam and are standing 2 feet from.
It's fine.
We got this.
It's fine. Everything's fine. We're fine. Now you're straight up a Smurf.
I wanna do the surprise me colors.
I think it did like once, Ross. Way back in the day, like 10 years ago at this point. And it never has since. Speaking of which, spare the animals. Canon choice. So white for the primary, but for you chose for the secondary. Pink. Pink.
Perfect.
Perfect.
do love how however the quest people that you have to collect the questy stuffs to progress from glow yellow.
Mm-hmm. That was actually added with Warlords.
Speak to some jack off.
Okay. I think she's technically
Okay.
played Warlords before, Lunarith, but for all intents and
I
purposes,
have.
yes.
I have played Warlords before,
Alright, so let's
and
see.
now I'm trying to find Thalen. There you are.
You're back. I saw you leave a while ago. I did, and it's going so well, the monster slaying. There's so much monster slaying going on. Just victory after victory, you know? But bottom line is, we could do with another pair of hands.
Okay.
Are you interested? I don't know. It's either that or mope around here and probably get roped into repairing old Varric's goat pen or something. And Varric yammers on more than the rest of the town combined.
Streamlined this a bit.
Something to consider. And then she paused and gave me a look and said, oh, goat's milk is fine. And you want to lie to someone's face about goats. You better pick someone else because... Oh my god. You're considering it. I am. So you're in? Alright. What sort of skills do you need most? Mage. Just mage.
Mage after mage.
So
after
all the
mage.
good ones, Spartan. I'm kidding. You obviously have played Legion.
Oh, screw. I have to kill the fucker.
The chicken that... The great sea ocean cannot be crossed. Are you sure? Have you ever heard of something called a boat?
Oh, what? I feel like I've heard of that before, but... What's a boate?
Boat.
Have you ever heard of a boate, everybody?
No, a boat.
A boat? A boat. A oat.
An oat. Yes, I've heard of an
Let's do
oat.
open mind. Let's see what that leads to. Alright. To adventure. Which I mean to saving.
Yes.
And then to making a new save.
Yes.
And then to stabbing money. Stab.
No.
Oh, okay. No stabs. Let's go Nerth.
Let's go.
Here, up. I'm now going to trust Sis. I'm trusting you with my stream.
Okay.
Because I was ordered to procure food several minutes.
I am in a turret.
Yes, this food.
Do. I'm in a cutscene. Hey. I am blowing up orcs. They've got her running. I'm hitting. One button hit. And now they cannot reopen the portal.
Yep. I mean, they could eventually.
They'd have to rebuild it first.
Yep. We've just bought ourselves a lot of time. Months, if not years.
Nah.
Order before you do this quest. Your husband has already ordered. But I believe that is it.
Okay.
Is it getting warmer, Braven?
I don't know that she heard you.
I don't know either. We'll find out in a second. Can anybody hear?
Bragwin.
Okay. Say Kefka if you can hear me. Lurking in the background. Yeah, it's because I'm in my sister's room
He's behind me.
and behind her, and she's on a headset. Oh wow, yeah, 40s is much better. We got down to the 10s last night here.
No, we got into the single digits.
Oh, apparently we got even further down. Yes, Ross. So is this for the kiddos too?
No. Because Kaz, you said Kaz ordered. He normally orders for the kids. So go ask him if he ordered for the kids, and if not, have him order for the kids. They canceled school yesterday because it was cold, Bragwin. It was colder today, and they did not cancel school. Why? Who the hell knows? I do not have any favorite mounts. Yes, I do. You have no valid favorite mount. I do so. Okay, I'm running. There's no ice on the road here. They literally canceled school because it was cold. And then didn't cancel school because it was cold. That's what you say. Yes, Fahrenheit.
Get out of my chair. What are you doing? Stealing my place of sitting. Listen, Sabaka. Oh my goodness. I mean, I'd rather she did this instead of stealing my bed. I'll give you that. And you need to decide what you want. Well, food is preferable. Please don't eat my phone.
It is food.
Well, fair enough. Okay, what the hell was I doing? Something about that rock makes me shiver. Okay.
Why? It's just a rock.
We must sacrifice something. We will sacrifice a romantic memory. We will kill romance. Ross's recounting is not long, his recollection perfect, of the girl whose heart he once stole. I held her to me, cheek to cheek. Our tears mingled, sunset faded. I cringe because it all sounds so terribly melodramatic. We swore we would remain whole and unwounded as long as we remained together. Wait, what was I saying? Dunno, it's gone now. Oh, that's evil. By the by, let's see, who was it? I don't know if you caught this, Blade Turval, but I made you Wild Heart, Broken Heart, and Dark Heart. It was all three of the heart things. Okay. Yeah, let's get some resources. We already know that we want heartwood, but we don't have any heartwood, so we'll go with that.
Theon just knocked a tree down on top of me.
Well, yeah. Okay, so you didn't... Okay. Making sure. So we're getting a lot of stuff. This is a lot of food, sis. Okay, so...
Indian food. We always get a lot.
I know. And... double checking. Boom. ETA, 1 hour. Did you hear me, sis? Sis.
I heard you.
Okay.
1 hour.
Thank you for acknowledging. Okay. Back into it. Okay, we want to go west. Always to the west.
Some of the music.
Do you really want to?
Sure.
The one with the nub on it is for your right ear. You'll hear your mother, too.
What about your mother?
Alright, let's go. Ba-da-ba. Oh, man. You should try it before you move, Bragwin. I keep looking at the sky. I keep having the same dream. I'll tell you about my dream. I'm standing in a room with walls that go up. Okay. I can see this isn't entertaining for you. Sorry. You couldn't string much sleep together since we entered these thickets. Sorry, I did notice. So, I mean, don't get far from me if you can help it. I'm better rested. Yeah, but I'm usually alright. Thanks. It's dialogue.
Do I have to do quests outside of the garrison to do quests inside of the garrison?
I'll ask you a question.
Oh, hang on. You could have just asked the question, repeated the question, kiddo. Instead of making me put in my headphones. What's up, sis?
Do I have to do quests outside of the garrison to do quests inside of the garrison?
That's an interesting question. So the garrison is woven into the campaign, if that's what you're asking, aka the MSQ.
Oh, yes.
It depends on what you want out of the garrison.
My mage tower.
I don't actually remember what's required for Tier 3 garrison anymore. Can someone go Google that or Wowhead that, please? Because that's what she needs, is Tier 3.
I just got tier 2.
Well, does it let you get Tier 3? And if it doesn't, is there a person nearby who sells blueprints, including the one to get you Tier 3?
I looked at the blueprints and I did not see a tier 3 blueprint.
I want to listen to you. Can you speak the dialogue?
No.
It's too fast for me to read it.
It's so terrible. It's so terrible, though.
Yes,
It's
that's
not
what's
even-
funny about it.
It's not even English. Here. And there's an amendment. See it almost through. The final turn scares me. It's frightening magic we channel. Exclamation point. That's actually written out. It says exclamation point.
Why does he say that?
You're saying the person wrote out Of course not. A cramped indoor hour passes. Day 10, the spell is cast, and yet today he languishes same as yesterday. Sleeps, and raises his eyes blearily like a cat 9 times his age. Day 34, I grow sure. Small signs that seemed like delusions at first, manufactured meanings sprouted of man's hope-wild imagination. They're like letters retraced, becoming starker, clearer. Things are changing. Last entry. Noticing the writer never abandons this verbiage, only leans into and away from lyricism. Something to analyze. But, here it is. Day 62. My brain's becoming a fiddle string. As vibrating, focused, lonesome as that, my mind narrows, and every thought is a pressed note in that stingling single strand. A solitary stem, from which not every sound or contemplation I would once have eagerly produced may now flower. Someone likes metaphors. Perhaps old age would have been like this, at least shy. Shy continues to mend. For the first time today, he ate with gusto. The whole herring I brought him. I've gone back in my old diaries to check. It's been just over 2 years. And as I must have noticed previously, it's this extended spam of smallest changes I find most heartening. The pattern and pace speaks to me of momentum, a steady motion that may carry forward, far into the future, if never near forever. I find myself fearing the end, but fear too is a new darling of mine. Mortal fear, fresh and clear and bright. It confirms for me that the world keeps its bargains. He strengthens as I waste down. His fate is what I wrought for myself, and for him let's not be sad. Oh my god, oh my god. It's blah, blah, blah. Okay. Let's do it. Lead the cat away. I balk, though, at the prospect of leaving him alone like this, whatever it must be like being a shadow over infinite seasons, perhaps eons. Yeah, it's very uncanny valley writing, and it's awful. Burn it, I think, is what he wants. You think burn the journal? I think so. Burn it. So we burn the journal. The shadow just leapt into the fire. Cool. Supposed to meet up around here at the Cleft Hill, weren't we? Is this one cleft? Isn't it? Isn't it, like, pretty cleft? Followed us? Saying goodbye. No, okay, so, Ross or Blade, one of you gets a cat. Which one of you would like a cat?
I want a key cat.
Mom says she wants a cat.
You don't get a cat? Ross is apparently allergic to cats.
Mom said why?
Because you're not in the game, sis. Okay, sis, if you already have a
Mr.
tier
Red
2...
said he wanted a cat.
Well, you're not here, Mr. Red.
Hold on. Cutscene.
It says if you've already got access to the
Cutscene.
tier 2 garrison, you should...
Cutscene.
She said cutscene. There's a cutscene. You have to hold on. Wait.
Okay.
Give it to Blake.
Now you can tell me.
He says he'll paint the cat.
Now he can tell me.
Paints
What did
the
he want
cat
to
the
tell
color
me?
purple.
And there's the other cat, made of fire.
Are you gonna tell me?
Oh god, I'm
She
level
said,
1.
She said, are you gonna tell her?
You were in a cutscene. You should
I'm
have
not in a
access to it
cutscene
now.
anymore.
But you
She's
need
not in a cutscene.
5,000 gold and 2,000 resources. That's going to be your limiter. Garrison resources.
Hmm. How do I get
what are
resources?
you? You're my mage. So
Mr. Red wants to paint the cat.
you cannot paint the cat.
But it's in his story. He paints the cat purple.
Okay, fine. The cat is now painted purple.
Yeah.
Okay. How do I get
We
resources?
can paint the cat purple now. Mom asked, how do you get resources?
Every
There's
day
no
or so, you'll get 500 just for existing. There's a crate right next to your main building. Other than that, you get them from everything. From fighting mobs, doing quests, bosses, world interactions, and all kinds of stuff in your garrison. It's the generic resource. Okay. What are you? You're a mage. Everyone's a mage. Die, monsters. Die. They really like grouping up, don't they? Let's see if we can hit the guy in the back, which we can. Goodbye. And you're my other mage. Can I? I can. Let's send some bones after them. Yeah. I mean, WoW is usually pretty anti-grind, so I don't blame her for that perspective. I need to get this fire spin. So let's do another shot here. And then let's run. Let's shoot. I think we just have to reach it. There we go. Fire spear. Yes. Yes. We has fire spear. Loke, you have a fire spear. This. And do a splinter blast on his face. And then be blocked from it. Cool. That's cool. Okay. Well, let's throw bones at him. I love how red our party is. And yet the person who has the least red on them is Mr. Red. Which makes sense. He's not red. He's a chicken nugget. Who's my melee? It's like Loke is my melee. I need to remember who's what. Let's go ahead and secure some resources. And get some wood. You're fine, Loke. I was just trying to figure out who you were. It's more difficult than you'd think. See, that makes sense, Mr. Red. Anyway, so, and then a cutscene happens. The wise wanderer finds home where wandering desires an end, where residing is adventure enough, or where only the dead may go. What? Listen, you're really invisible, Luke. Let's go with Mr. Red, the thief. Click. There you are. We got 2 hides inside a treasure chest.
Aw.
Hi, Valerian.
Son.
I've already noticed the maps are starting to repeat, by the way. Has anybody else noticed that? I don't want to sound too harsh, but the maps are starting to repeat. So, that's cool. Okay, left or right? Really, game? Make me go through this every single step. Where the hell is the enemy?
Egg.
I don't think that really answers the question. Gonna be honest.
It does. The answer to the question is egg.
Okay. Everybody? Egg.
Mm-hmm. I think it's gonna be on the other side to open that.
Yeah, I'll find out in a second. Hey! Enemies!
They are.
Oh, thank God.
You were gonna have to look for them.
I know, right? Let's interfuse with the carapace lamp.
You're using a lamp to attack them.
Well, yeah. What else am I going to use?
I can just picture somebody picking up like a random lamp off of a table and smacking a giant monster with it.
I mean, that probably would hurt if you think about it.
Chair! Let's attack them with the chair.
Where the hell am I? I'm in War Sphere. What do I do in War Sphere?
She asked what to do in War Sphere.
In War Spear?
War Sphere.
Oh wait, there's a portal Orgrimmar here.
Which one is it?
She says there's a portal Orgrimmar.
Oh, yeah, that's how you get to Orgrimmar. Congrats.
I unlocked the
Found
Mage
the
Tower.
way.
Apparently, I don't need the next level garrison.
She unlocked the Mage Tower, and she does not need the next level garrison.
Congrats.
Attack them with a lamp. The Tower of Chicken Nuggets.
I mean, this is a really weird scenario, actually.
None of you are inside of the room.
Yeah, we're not gonna go into the room. Screw that nonsense. In fact, let's back off a little bit.
No.
Or maybe not. Go over here. Ow. Thank goodness they're blind, huh? Die, monster.
Oh God, I'm stuck.
Literally, I guess. I don't even know what these are. We didn't fight these last time.
They're chicken nuggets.
Why are we fighting chicken nuggets? We are chicken
They're
nuggets.
evil chicken nuggets. They're moldy chicken nuggets.
Ugh.
That's why we're fighting them.
That sounds terrible.
Yes.
They deserve to die. Ugh. They're even
Or
dodging
maybe
our
that's
attacks.
because the dwarves that kicked us out.
Oh my god, these are the dwarves. That's what it is.
A Thrusk dwarf.
Oh my god, stop blocking me.
Blocked. Isn't he blind?
Not anymore. It only lasts for so long. You get over blindness in just a few seconds. Just like in real life.
Yes, people definitely get over from being blind in just a few seconds.
Wait, isn't that true?
Yes, definitely.
Glad you see it my way. Yeah, like... this is a really irritating map. Like, he keeps blocking my only guy who can really damage him, and then just, like, slowly doing more and more damage to the one guy in there. And then I crit, of course. Of course. Salvage.
Throw net.
Nope, I'm good.
Throws net.
Is there a chain in the U.S. that makes exceptionally good chicken nuggets? No. Although she would argue Chick-fil-A. And she...
Chick-fil-A's
Mom says
nuggets are
Chick-fil-A
better.
too.
Damn it! Okay, I'm being outnumbered.
Chick-fil-A's
It's
nuggets
okay,
are
nobody in
better
chat
than
will
any
also
place
say
else.
Chick-fil-A.
Mom says Chick-fil-A's nuggets are better than any place else. I agree with that.
Than pretty much any place else. I mean, like,
Where's a nugget on a chicken? Oh, it's easy. What you do is you toss a whole chicken into a really big thresher grinder thing and just go...
that is not how
And then
Chick-fil-A
you
does.
smash the pulp that's left over together. And then you fry it. Chicken
That's
nuggets.
not how Chick-fil-A does theirs.
Mom says that's not how Chick-fil-A does theirs. Although that's probably how McDonald's does
I was gonna
theirs.
say, actually, that's one exaggeration. It's not completely correct, but it's pretty close to it. A lot of combat on this one. Of course, we are sweeping because I want to get as many resources as possible. What are you listening to?
Woo-hoo. Owl.
Well, long as it stays up its own tree.
Why did he just say owl?
Because the dialogue in this is terrible.
The
Owl. The wind. Yeah. Others have to be nearby.
so
So. Ah, crazy. Sorry, yeah. You good now? Really, I was good. And I'm still good. Dialogue!
Anyway, if we're going to stay friends, we'll both have to keep surviving, right? Can't argue the logic.
Well, makes an inestimable difference if we can go in aggressive. So, yeah. Yep. I gotcha. Yeah, I think this is it. I think this is a game trying to raise awareness about dementia.
I think we should do the logic one.
Okay, let's do logic.
Can't argue the logic.
Can't argue logic.
I like real dialogue. Yes. The dialogue is yes.
Ah, okay. Real enemies now. Ooh, a bunch of them too. Okay. We need experience.
Is this a boss fight? Is it a mini boss?
Nope, this is just trash.
Wow. Garbage.
I love fighting garbage.
Rocks.
Truthfully, I don't know.
It says that's rocks, but really it looks like buckets.
That's because it is buckets. See?
But, I read that as
Is
rocks.
that different than McDonald's?
How did you pull rocks out of that word? Have you been reading too much of this game? Has the language infested your
Mom
brain?
asked Ruth if that's different than McDonald's.
Well, I don't know. Like, again, there are people... I was about to respond to Lydia. So there's people who actually research the behind the scenes of how you make certain food. I don't recommend looking into it, by the way, because food is gross. But if you're curious, you can look into it.
Chicken Pop-Tarts.
Let's do this. And let's have you scooch up here. Got a tank thing going on. Really could use some more stuff.
A cart. Drags cart forward with magic.
Zoom, zoom, zoom. Use the force. Let's go, Luke. Yeah, no, the dialogue, as funny as it is terrible and deserves multiple negatives for being absolutely terrible.
Did they just...
But at least one positive for being hilariously terrible.
Mom says you need to add at least one positive for being hilarious.
I already have, in fact. We have a
Hilariously
precedence for that.
terrible.
Hilariously terrible.
It's called So Bad It's Good. We have given one positive for that.
Did the game developers just not know how to like speak, or is it like AI generated?
I don't know. I really don't. Can anybody look up this? Venters, if you're here or watching this on the VODs, question mark. A 3 positive for So Bad It's Good for a game. Have you ever heard of Arabian Nights, Mr. Red? The game. The game is... Oh, it's so bad. It's so bad. I get basically pull up the awful block someday in any GDQ, and there's your candidates.
The lumber pile has health.
Yeah. Obviously, it has 4 health. See? I don't understand the question.
That wasn't a question.
Exactly. Now you understand.
So that's an enemy?
Yes. For certain definitions of the word.
The arch is an enemy.
Well, no, it's more like an ally now. We only have a 56% chance, but if we hit him, we didn't hit him.
Took cover.
Damn. That's okay. I accept. The Magics of Magus 2. Oh yes, the Star Trek episode in which they invented... Spock learned how to cast magic by thinking about it.
Well, if you think
So
about
so
it,
bad.
pun intended, that would be the only way to learn how to cast magic, right?
Yeah.
Mom says, if you think about it, pun intended, that would be the only way to learn how to
cast magic.
I
Wow, the fire's purple. Purple.
it is purpur. You have to understand, sis. Like
Circle.
like what happens is they enter another dimension, and then Spock's like, huh, magic exists. And then he sits down and starts casting. Like just seconds later, he's like, oh, I have just been introduced to this brand new concept. Allow me to instantly know what to do with it. And to be fair, that's probably like the least complaint about that episode. Alright, where's my... Yes, let's go ahead and grab that. You get the sense that the forest grieves. Hmm? What do you get? I think of the Sultan mourners. You know how the coastal people will forbid light in the house for a full year when a family member's died? I'd heard of that. The forest, I think, has its light out, and I'd like to see it lit again. Hear the birds laugh and catch little blurs of little scampering things.
Birds laugh. Ha ha. Imagine walking around and you just hear a bird going, ah.
I don't have to picture that. I've played Final Fantasy X.
The birds laugh.
It's a joke for them. You won't get it. I'm sorry. I apologize for inside joking. No! You know what? I'm going to cancel one of these for the first time. Because screw that nonsense.
No, nonsense. Allowed.
Nonsense has been disengaged from the chat. No more nonsense will be permitted from this point onwards.
Newt forest. It's a forest made of newts.
I can't believe we haven't been leveling. Might get some more wood for the fire. You're going to be up longer? Mister's already turning in. Sometimes I wonder what his dreams must be like. I wonder what Mister's dreams are like every day. And then like... Don't we all? Oh my god.
Yes, I sit in bed at night wondering what Mister's dreams are like. Definitely.
Oh my god. Yeah, game, you're drunk. Go home. Anyway, want company? Don't feel obliged. I won't be interesting, just awake. That's a sex joke. Especially since he ended up leaving. Did you catch that? He was like, oh, okay, never mind. And left. Oh my god. Okay, so Blade Tavel is about to have a hallucination, either of Morthagi or of the Fostermore Earthworks. If you're there, Blade Tavel, which one are you having a hallucination of?
This is apparently a PvP area.
A few seconds in case he's there. This game. Where's our food at? Congratulations. You unlocked spam. Oh yeah, we got some time. Okay, there is no Blade Tabal. We lost him. That's fine, that's fine. Kiddo, which one should he hallucinate about? You want to
What are earthworks? I want him to hallucinate about that.
All right. Oith wakes.
What's that person in the background?
I think it's what he's hallucinating about. There lived a young man who had the makings of a mage. He'd been coaxing out his own mystical gift for years. He pushed and pulled energy from the rocks in the forest nearby. His friends and elders hadn't seen such tricks before, if tricks they were. The young man had a welcome curiosity. As his skills grew, so did expectations. The defender of Frostmoor Earthworks wears more than a wooden bead around his neck. It fits you well. But when the Morthagi feet came stomping and scraping, he was killed. Cool. Looks like he made a stand outside the Earthworks. Shirt snags and broken rake handles still around. It can't have been well armed. And hey, there's the necklace from the guy who was horribly murdered in his vision. I mean, hallucination.
Yes. How does a necklace provide that much armor? It's a 0.5 armor.
Hold on. The making of Wildermyth, how a family developer created one of the most innovative RPGs in years.
Not yet.
What? No!
A duck.
A duck. It really does say a duck.
A duck.
We hired some contract writers and soon realized that what we wanted was actually pretty unique, and that we weren't doing a good job of explaining it to the writers. We had to go on a big journey to learn what that actually was. I wanted to bring a certain lyricism into fantasy writing.
A duck.
And some magical realism to the fantasy genre, where the characters feel very real and very normal. If this is what I live in,
the way they speak is definitely very normal.
I'm not surprised by the fact that there's magic around me, because it's always been around me. So we wanted to treat the world with reverence, not undermining the seriousness of all the life and magic and beauty we're implying.
A duck.
A duck.
A duck.
We had, for a long time, this concept that everything would be procedural and every story would be dynamic. And at one point in 2019, we're like, all right, let's make a cohesive villain from front to back. And that's how the first Gorgon villain came about. By that point, it had a compelling blend of procedural storytelling with more handcrafted arcs. Blah, 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 blah.
A duck, a duck, a duck. A duck.
Interesting. Fascinating. I hope they never watch this review. Alright, so. There's little I enjoy less than, telling someone that something they made has something bad in it. I mean, this feels like this feels like a passion project, and those usually tend to be the kind of things I'm in favor of.
Why does it say a duck in the review? Did they have AI write the review too?
I don't know, because there's a duck. Look.
A duck.
A duck.
A duck. Yes. Rocks.
Exactly. Rocks.
At first I thought you clicked on the enemy.
Well, I mean, kinda did.
I clicked on the enemy and it was like, ah yes, this enemy is rocks.
As it should be. Let's see if we can lure them over here, shall we?
Come, come.
And let's see if we can kill them in the interim. No. Not at all, Yura. Although there is some legitimately messed up stuff in Stormblood. So I can see where you're coming from on that. Thank you for the link, Eternus.
Fire belch.
Oh my gosh. That's a lot of fire.
Did he just try to jump into the fire?
Maybe. Let's
You
get
took
out
damage.
of the fire, because we're in fire right now, which is not something I want to be in. I know, strange, very strange. How you liking the music there, kiddo, that you've been listening to this whole time?
Yes, it's so good.
That sounds vaguely like sarcasm. Vaguely.
I haven't been listening to it for like 4 hours, so it's not terrible.
I mean, at this point, I think I'm at the 8th hour, but yeah. It definitely wears after a while.
I buy fire belch.
Fire belch, fire belch. Jumps ahead, does a welch. I don't know what a welch is, don't ask me. Fire belch.
Isn't a welch like some kind of bug?
It's also a type of jelly. Which may or may not have anything to do with bugs.
What?
Bug jelly, bug jelly. It's delicious
Yes.
with a tree.
Definitely.
I don't know why
I
I'm
don't
free.
know, it's probably a delicacy somewhere.
Delicacy.
Victory.
Yeah, I think having multiple mages was the correct call. And last time I did multiple warriors, and I kind of regretted that. Ooh. That's interesting. That's a lot of interesting. Look at this. Listen, my niece didn't learn sarcasm from me. Right.
I don't know.
You're supposed to be sarcastic. You're like, no, not at all.
I think the game really wants you to locate stealth.
It really
What?
does. Sleep nuke.
Sleep nuke smelter. What is a sleep nuke smelter?
These are all good questions. Let's go heal. And Ross is really
I
injured.
can't wait to watch, read, listen to more terrible dialogue.
Oh yeah, here we go. Where is my review document? I already mentioned that. That's there and there.
Gameplay positives. Chicken nugget.
Chicken nugget. Sorry, I'm debating. Let's go ahead and move forward. The Forge. Well then, they're swarming. There doesn't appear to be an obvious weak spot. Not exactly Masters of Stealth themselves. I can hear their noise from here. What do you think they're so agitated about? It's a forge.
What does that have to do with it?
They probably love that stuff. It's like when you put me in front of a ham. Total mayhem. Oh, look at his
So we're
expression.
feeding ham to chicken nugget?
No, look at his expression.
Yes, I can see.
Ooh.
Huh?
Mayhem? Oh my god. Oh my god. Luke, that's why I love you. So, when it comes to the actual approach, we can let them surround the forge so we surround them, or stick together and push in. What do you think we should do? Mister it is. We'll split up and attack them from different angles.
This box keeps stabbing my foot.
Well, that's because it's...
See, look.
Jesus Christ.
The box stabbed my foot.
Death to the box.
Go away, box.
I mean, this box
Sharp.
goes over there.
What?
You should have a mochi.
We'll split up and attack from different angles. The more hits we can get when they're off their guard, the better.
Hi, Sean. Right. I'll set up a nice flashy one. Just for you. Says the melee. Extremely unlikely, Linnea. I think Great minds simply think alike. Oh, okay, this is a big battlefield, and we're exactly as intended. Cool, cool. Pressing, cool. We are also stealthed. Nice. So let's this. That should be in range, and that's because it is. Give me that.
Can you open it?
It's taking too long. It's an irritating noise. Oh my God, Eternus. Okay. Well, we do need to test difficulty at some point, so maybe that'll be a thing we do at some point. I don't know. Oh, yeah, no, like, I don't know, we'll see. I know some people really like it when a game has oodles and oodles of content without variation. I've given my opinion about that enough times, I don't feel the need to repeat it. I have obviously played Oregon Trail.
That box actually broke the skin.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Jesus. I have played Oregon Trail, and I've also
Me
played
too.
Oregon Trail.
There's two?
Have you ever played Oregon Trail?
Yes.
Have you played Oregon Trail?
What?
So Oregon Trail is a zombie survivor game
Oh no,
where you're trying
I have
to
not played that.
Oregon Trail is where you're trying to get to the...
I heard Oregon Trail and then Oregon Trail.
I'm not actually making this up. You can look it up. It's a real game. It's surprisingly good. I've also played Oregon Trail Deluxe, which has a lot more gameplay mechanics, like actually having an inventory management system and having to repair your caravan as you're going. It's kind of cool. I recommend it. But yes, I have played quite a bit.
Oregon, or Oregon, the place trail.
Yeah. Like I said, I just had a little bit of an Oregon.
I might have played the
said
deluxe version. I'm not sure.
I know I had you play it once, so that's possible. But I don't know if you remember that, because that was a while ago.
I played it at school.
Is Oregon Trail worth playing through? That's an interesting question. If we were to ever review the game, it would not review well, because it's not a good game. But it is kind of interesting, because it's one of those historically significant games that might be worth playing through just for that purpose. I'm not sure it's worth reviewing, because that's going to be like a 2-hour review. But it is interesting, like I said. Oh yeah, that was worth picking up on him. Have you ever played Number Munchers? Probably at school.
What?
Number Munchers.
No.
It's okay.
Explain.
It's a game that you play at school. That kind of sucks.
What do you do?
Well, it's been a really long time since I've done this. Oh wow, it's actually playable. Check it out. So there's the guys, and they're gonna eat the numbers, and so you have to pick the numbers before they eat them. She has absolutely not played Banner Saga. She's not much of a gamer. She's really, really good at Minecraft, like really good. Like yesterday I was teaching her younger sister, or trying to teach her how to play video games, and so we were playing Minecraft. And my niece here just kind of threw together a cool house in like 10 minutes, right off the top of her head. She is super good at Minecraft. But she doesn't really play much others in terms of games. Now, I've been trying to get her to play other games, but every time I do, she's like, I hate you, Uncle. And then she stabbed me.
I play Stardew Valley.
She does play Stardew Valley.
And sometimes I play Pokemon.
She also likes... Yeah, she's kind of fallen out of Pokemon lately. But she has played City Skylines with me quite a bit, although she's kind of falling out of that one right now, too. Might be just a mood thing. You know how that is. We all have moods. And so we drift. Let's link back up. Let's do that. That was mostly my sister who was playing Pokemon Snap. But you are correct. My niece was getting a lot of pictures of Pokemon butts. No, Lene Ruth. Where's that even coming from? Like, forgive me, but that's a really weird sentence. It's like saying, hey, isn't Final Fantasy VI Mobage? And it's like, what?
These people speak in weird sentences. They also don't speak in sentences.
These are all true statements.
Sometimes they speak in singular words by themselves. Sometimes they speak in whole entire paragraphs.
Yeah. Duck.
That doesn't make sense. No. The word duck was underneath the picture, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that makes me think of, like, on PowerPoint, when you, like, take a picture of something and then it's like AI labeling.
Oh,
and then it gives you this weird random label.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry, Blade. We're coming to save you. Maybe.
You're not.
I mean, I've decided that splitting up was the worst possible decision. I think you can play Stardew Valley on mobile. I never have. I played it on the Switch
Yes, you
and the
can.
PC.
I have it on my phone.
She says you can, and I trust my niece. She would never lie to me. Ever, ever, ever.
My friend also has it on her iPad.
She's secretly lying. Don't listen. Looks like I have to go over here to be able to shoot this guy. If we shoot him here, it might... Oh, this might actually kill him. Yay! She has been... No, actually, those don't really have a lot of sugar in them. Those are senbei, and they're really good, and I need to order more because they're just like a perfect snack food alongside the other things, which I've also gotten for my niece.
That I eat.
That she eats a lot of. I got a box of boxes of those, and
Can
she
I
just
drink
goes through
this?
them. Yes.
Yay.
There's the... You've encountered a problem. How could you like Harvest Moon? Wait, do you mean the original Harvest Moon? Okay, now I know you're on crack, Sabacom. Where's the enemy? Oh, we don't actually have a mission to investigate it. Okay, so let's reposition. Repositioning. Doo-doo-doo. I was gonna say, I mean, the original was certainly innovative and pretty much started the genre, but I went back and tried to replay that not too long ago. It doesn't hold up very well, I don't think. Which is always a shame. Why is Ross violet? I don't know. These are all good questions. Together, we will engage in a journey
Of combat.
And figuring out why Ross is violet.
Water!
There's no water. For real, I'm out. It's almost cutoff time. I've gone through my water. Sorry. I have failed you. Worst uncle ever.
Drink.
I mean, you could go upstairs to procure a drink. Stop! There's nothing in there! Stop it! Please, stop. Oh my God. Go upstairs and get a drink if you're that thirsty. Give me that! Give me that!
Oh, there's no stuff in it.
There is no water in here of note or worth.
Yes, there is.
No, there really isn't.
Yes, there is.
Okay, sure.
No, I won't.
Have I made my point yet?
No. I'm. The reason I do this is because there's a little tiny, like 5 drops of water, and I drink them.
Uh-huh.
A door. Wow.
I think I figured out how opportunity works. Because near as I can tell, it only triggers if I specifically set up for Guardian mode or whatever it's called. And then something has to enter range for me to attack it. Near as I can tell, there is no oppies in the traditional sense. So that's probably what was throwing me earlier. Sorry, I should explain that.
Into the door.
For those of you who don't play D&D on a regular basis, and for the last 35 years, Appia refers to an attack of opportunity, which means that anytime an enemy leaves your threatening range, you can gain a bonus attack on them pretty much for free on the enemy's turn. Yeah, for the three of you who haven't played Baldur's Gate 3, you know who you are. Oh my gosh.
Me.
I told you to run. Hey, I can fight, but one spear isn't going to take these down. Get in here and help me. Okay. I mean, entire strategies can and have been built around Oppies, so... how do I want to do this? Let's go ahead and scooch y'all. And then scooch y'all. And then let's scooch y'all. You gotta say it right. Can you say y'all?
So, are you just scooching on your butts across the floor?
Yes, but you have to say it. Say it. Scooch y'all. Y'all. Y'all.
Oh, yeah.
No! Oh, yeah, no kidding, Colgrim.
Chicken nugget.
I'm the nugget the chicken. I don't know what that means, but we're gonna find out.
You put the breading inside of the chicken.
Ooh. Let's do this one.
That sounds weird.
The breading will be chickened before it even knows what.
No, the breading is inside of the chicken.
Oh, well, okay.
That also sounds very hard to make.
Breading chicken.
So you just pre-make some breading and then you put it inside of a chicken, and then you cook the chicken.
Isn't that just like stuffing at that point?
No,
There you go.
no, it's a nugget chicken.
Nugget chicken, you're the one. Alright, anybody in chat, anybody, did you immediately fulfill the second half of that song in your head when I said it? Real question. It's okay if you didn't. I've just been noticing some people know that song and some people don't. Immediately. Da 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 da. Ba ba da ba 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 ba. Sorry, Diabetes. If it makes you feel better, I can do another one. After these messages. How many of you? How many of you? And yes, I was referring to the Rubber Ducky song from, oh god, I can't think of his name. It's from Sesame Street. Yeah. I have weird memories from when I was a kid, and every now and again I'm just curious. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of fire. Curious how many people are familiar with it. Ernie, that's it. Bert and Ernie. It was Ernie who sings it.
When you said Ernie, my brain thought of Barney.
Wow. So, some of you are probably familiar with the fact that getting children to sleep is a thing. Well, I was obviously no exception to that as a child. And one of my strongest memories is of my mother trying to get me to fall asleep by playing a specific video, which was a Sesame Street Let's Go to Sleep video. Now, if anybody knows what this is before I continue explaining this, you're insane. I just want you to know that. Awesome, but insane. It was like, here's all the ways that the different animals go to sleep. And the one I remember the most distinctly was the horse, because I used to actually get down on like my wrists and my knees and pretend I was a horse and sway. And it actually helped me to calm down so I could get to sleep. Unironically. And we did that for quite a bit of time. I was quite young then. I was younger than she is.
Soup spoon.
Yeah, I'm debating. It is increased spell damage. So, Blade Chaval and Ross, I need you to kill each other to decide which one of you gets this. Take your time. No rush. You have 5 seconds before I kill you both. Brutally. In horrific, screaming pain. I'll let her kill you.
No,
You don't want to kill him?
you.
Okay, she's gonna kill me instead.
No, you're killing me.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it looks like Blade Taval wins. There you go, Blade Taval. You now have more spell damage. I'm gonna call this super spell thing the rolled up newspaper. Done.
Ball has a rolled up newspaper.
Um,
Parallax.
let's go and solve it. I don't want
Neat.
that. Let's just... Oh, that's melee. What's a newspaper? Hey, kiddo. Have you ever read a newspaper in your life?
No. I know what it is, though.
That's impressive. Another generation. She won't. Or rather, the next generation
Yeah,
won't.
what's a newspaper? No. Just bring up a picture of a newspaper.
People are like, what's this?
It's a thing you read. It's a piece of paper and it has the news on it. And a cartoon. Sometimes.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm leaning toward... I see, wisdom is so good.
Can I have a Q-tip to attack my finger?
Sure. Ambush is really nice.
Yeah.
Pretty much gives that the ambush thing that melees already have to a ranged, and bonus damage and free action next round.
Or you could re-roll and lose both of them.
Yeah, I could, but no, wisdom is just too good. We're gonna do with wisdom because last campaign, the biggest issue we had was on the strategic layer, not the tactical layer. I mean, yeah, we all know the only reason people have newspapers is for the cartoons. It's obvious. So, this isn't a normal Morthagi. There's something different about this one. I want to keep it around and see if I can compare it to others. Sigh. Maybe I'll put it where the door knocker shelf used to be. You think you can help me with drag? Sure. Drag. Listen, we've appreciated all you've done so far, but I have to ask, are those deepest tattoos? Oh, it's embarrassing, actually. I went through one of their initiation rituals years ago. They made some intriguing claims about life extension, and I was into that sort of thing. Most people are. The promises didn't pan out. They ended up being pretty unpleasant characters. Yeah, we've killed a lot of them. Cultists come and go, but tattoos are forever. Teach your kids that one. 11 years pass. This is just... So for those of you not aware, in D&D games, there is, especially in 5th edition, there's actually a mechanic called downtime. And there's a whole bunch of rules and regs and cool stuff that governs it. It's a neat system, actually. It's the kind of thing I've actually put in D&D campaigns for a while. We had downtime sequences in the Primus campaign, for example. But this 11-year gap thing is kind of weird, especially since it's possible for nothing to happen in 11 years. Hey, kiddo, how old are you?
11?
Imagine if nothing happened in your entire life.
So I'm just not born?
No.
Or I just stay a baby forever?
You're born, and then, yeah, and then here we are. 11 years later.
And now I'm a baby.
I don't even. Blade asks Loke to journey with him into the forest to find the quarry. Together they tend the wild things, root and rock and stream. Through their sweat and painstaking labor, they grew to feel the woods would recover. While out for an evening stroll, Blade accidentally locks eyes with a squirrel! In the long years ahead, it would prove a tolerable companion and comfort in his old age. Blade Taval, you have a squirrel.
It's an 11-year-old squirrel.
It is, which is, I don't know if they live that long.
I don't think they do. They might.
Can someone look that up? What's the lifespan of a squirrel? Business boomed at the quarry when Brave Eagle built a new tower at its center. Loke would come for loads of stone until Quarrymaster stories from his favorite fights. Unconvinced that the threat was gone for good, Loke continued to train relentlessly. Well, yeah. Oh, we can do a gear upgrade. So, Mr. Red, can we can get you... Ooh, all we're missing for that is spell thread. Wow, 10 to 20 years in captivity. There you go. Squirrel is really old and possibly still alive. Depending. By the way, I just want you all to know, my mood has been so much improved because I haven't been listening to the music this whole time. How's it been?
Huh?
Exactly.
How's the music been?
Mm-hmm.
Just wonderful.
See? It's amazing.
I love this music so much. I want to listen to another 18 hours of it.
All right. So that's
I don't like
a lot of armor. I'm going for that. That's just Armor Town. Look at that. I know that lowers his speed, but good God. Look at that. Can I still... Nope, yeah, I just burned all of that. But that was worth it. Holy crap. That's... yeah. That is 6 freaking armor. Yeah, exactly, Colgrim. That's... oof. What else can we do? Anything? Anything? Looks like that might be our only up. Yeah, looks like that might be it. Unless we want to go with a bow, which is better. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, because Loke, excuse me, picked gold as one of his colors. That's why it's gold colored. I was wondering. Anyways, all right, whatever. We're good. Next. Quidmia, you're back. I was so worried. Who are you? Oh, this is in the past. When you wrote about that horrible immortal mechanical nonsense, I was afraid you'd lost your mind. Nonsense? I'm completely serious. Why are you making that face? There's a plague out there, I'm telling you. I'm telling you I've found a way for us to bypass death, and you're making that face? You can't bypass death. The dead outnumber the living. And they always will. Oh, I'm sorry. What you're talking about, that's something unnatural. Why is it every time fiction is like, hey, let's not die, the response is, but that ain't natural. God damn it.
It's fiction.
Smack. And a smack and a smack.
It's not supposed to be natural.
We just covered this in Breath of Fire 3, too. Breath of Fire 3 as well. Yeah, it's not natural. Neither's medicine. Or, I don't know, glasses? Or the internet.
Oh god, your nose, it has an indent.
Yeah, no, it gets pretty bad by the end of the night.
There's an indent.
Like, well, no, I know, Blade Deval, but you know what I mean. Like, imagine someone's like, oh my god, you have glasses on. Yeah? It's not natural. It's not right to be able to see things. The Morthagi have always been tools. We've used them to achieve countless other things. So why not this? Ross had finished Gulvish a few times. They picked apart Morthagi elbows and debated the nature of consciousness over jugs of wine. They dug into the body of the strange Morthagi as well, but Gulvish remained puzzled as to how it worked. Over 11 years! So when Ross received an urgent invitation, he set off immediately. Thank you. Listen, I have very important, potentially dangerous information from 11 years ago. I remind you that 11 years is a goddamned long period of time. I knew I had to share it with you, of course. You might even say I'm honored to be the person you'd come to. First. Hey Ross, about time. We've been waiting for you. Aha. Let's start with pleasantries, but there's nothing pleasant about this. A wave of Morthagi have been moving across the countryside, a little further out, close to Cobred, but just causing so much destruction. Based on the way they're spreading, it seems like they originated in the tops of Gulor.
From 11 years ago.
From 11 years ago.
Imagine how much destruction they've caused by now.
I've had some amazing cheeses from there. I don't know. Well, if we weren't motivated by duty or glory before, we can now add cheese to the list. There's almost certainly some old mortificers' workshops there, and I wouldn't be surprised if... Mortificers are still around? No, but their workshops are, and some Morthogi can manufacture more of themselves without a person overseeing the process. So the chicken nugget sets out again! The neighbor with the rooster had just moved out. It was finally quiet. I'm finishing up a better weapon, but I'll try to meet you at the Still Edge Seal. I'd slept in for 3 mornings in a row. It was fantastic. Any insights? No. It's bizarre. It's standard in some ways, but then the core of it is bizarre. Something complicated is going on here, but I can't figure out what exactly. Huh. Duck.
Duck.
Excuse me. You have the body of my friend in there. You've kept it in decent condition. I appreciate that. Apologies, this must be strange. Not at all! That is, yes, it is strange. But I have many questions for you. Dun 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 wow wow wow.
Not at all. Oh yes, that is.
Wow wow.